So guys, on this leg of the All Access Tour, I'm gonna take you to the polishing department with Juan, our polishing manager.
My name is Juan Carlos Caracasis. I'm a polishing manager. I've been in the company for over 4 years. I like what we do. It's something we do every day. What we do here is take care of all the pieces coming right after CNC. They deliver the pieces, the parts before, send them out to anodize, and what we need to do is actually take care of them. We have 2 tumblers. We have 4 drums inside the tumbler. One tumbler is a wet tumbler. The second tumbler, which is a dry tumbler. What we have in here, we have the pieces right there. We have the plugs over here.
Okay.
So what we do is normally get one of those parts. We need to cover the threads. Different cases, we use different type of plugs or caps in order to cover inside, depending on how difficult is the part. That's
Okay,
right.
so where do we go from here?
From here, we go to the first machine, the wet machine. In the first step, we use the wet machine. We use liquid compound plus this type of media. It's a plastic cone that we use in order to heat the parts at 200 miles an hour to be sure the polishing process is well. After the 35-minute process, of course, that gets really hot and foamy. Safety is really important to us, so we wear the coveralls, the mask, and gloves as a protection for everybody. From wet tumbler, cleaning, let's go to the dry tumbler.
Okay, guys, you can see what he was talking about earlier. So this it looks rough, but it's all nice and smooth and ready for the next operation.
In the second step, when we move to the dry tumbler, what we use is this type of media. It's a regular corn cap media. A little media like this is more than enough to get a mirror finish with the tumblers.
From the dry machine, it comes to the ultrasonic. It's like an electric current and vibration that goes through the pieces. Therefore, it gives you a clean, perfect product. It takes away anything, any residue inside the engraving or inside of here. Okay, so once we finish here and you get this product that looks beautiful, right now, I may not even be able to see if there's anything wrong with this actually to the naked eye, but we're gonna take you where they could see these things, so follow me. Thank you, sir.
From the ultrasonic machine, we take it to our QC department inside polishing department, because in all this process, even if you see the piece shiny and nice, they need to check with the magnifier just to be sure the letters are good enough, all the serial numbers can be written down well. They look at the threads. If the threads, they got no dust or any deviation, in order to be sure that whenever we do send them out, when we receive the parts, as good as we send them out. We're gonna be checking piece by piece to be sure the pieces are no scratches. That's gonna be our last step before we send the parts to anodize in different colors. Anodizing means we don't paint the machines. Even if we add to this aluminum piece some color, we need to use only anodizing. Our tolerances in this type of machines are really, really tight. So even if we have a little issue with the threads, the pieces are not gonna be good enough. What we do when you send them out to anodize, they need to apply electricity in order for the aluminum to open the pores. They submerge it into the ink. The ink gets into the aluminum, so we don't add volume to the piece. And all it does, when it gets to the surface, they seal it to be sure the ink is gonna stay and the pieces are not gonna be scratching easily, and they're really well protected. And when they return from anodizing, we check them one by one before we send them to assembly and to make as many parts as possible, to make as many machines as possible for you guys.